It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Comedy World Net Radio.
This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio.
Okay, welcome back. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's Barbi Cologne and Miss Miko, only place on earth where you get your morning started right 21 minutes after the hour. Barbi, what's going on with the weather?
Here in Bethlehem, excuse me, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it is 48 degrees. Today's high is going to be 55. It's going to be cloudy and rainy all day today. And in New York City, it's 45 degrees. 55 will be the high, cloudy and rain all day, on and off as well. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it looking like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show along with Miss Miko, where you get your morning started right.
Get your morning started right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This morning, please like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team Weather Report, sponsored by Comedy World Network. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys over there. Don't forget Mel Star, 108 Soul, after work today, 5 p.m. to 6. If you don't know or heard about Mel Star, you need to check out my guy, my bro. He's the flagship DJ over there at 108 Soul. So check out Mel Star every day, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. 108 Soul. All right. God bless you guys. I hope everybody's all right out there in the world. We truly appreciate you. You know me. I always tell you be Armageddon ready. Now, simple question, complicated answer. While I sit down, I'm gonna sit back and relax. Enjoy this one. Do you feel it's invasion of privacy if your significant other wants to install a security camera inside your home without you knowing it? It's a long question. Pause. Let me think about this for a second before everybody interject their opinions on it. Okay, do you feel it's an invasion of privacy if your significant other wants to install security cameras inside your home or the home without you knowing it? Now, you would think on a Throwback Thursday, Shawn, that's easy. We can figure that one out. And that's probably true. But it also goes back to the particular individual that you are. This is something where you got to take personal inventory of self. You know how we talk about it every day. A lot of trauma bond. That's what's the common denominator that brings us all together, because you sit here listening to my wacky mind every day. There is something wrong with you already. Now, I share my spirit, strength, and hope a lot because for some of us, I don't want you to go through what I went through. Some of y'all grown, you're not going to make these silly decisions, but you just never know there's somebody that's listening that go, you know what, this guy's telling his story. Maybe I might need to stop doing what I'm doing. So that's why we're here every morning. That's where we get our morning started right. But do you feel it's an invasion of privacy if your significant other wants to install a security camera inside the home without you knowing it? Now, my first thought, Barbi Cologne and Miss Miko and all the others, is you got to be completely out of your mind to install cameras in the privacy of your home without your partner knowing it.
Absolutely.
But sometimes I might not be mad at you because of something maybe horrific that happened, not with the partner that you want to all of a sudden put surveillance on, something that happened to you before this relationship, something that happened that triggered you on a Throwback Thursday to even think about something like this. Boy, that is a sinister compromise to install a camera in the crib. And if you install a camera in the crib, what room you putting it in?
Right.
How much does it cost?
Right.
Boy, if your partner find out. Now, what happens is you put the burden all on yourself to try to find out what somebody else is doing, and then you're miserable. You're miserable because if that person find out, you're done.
Right. So why would you want to do that?
Right.
But there are some people out here in this world that, hey, listen, Tamika, I've lived a scandalous life at some points in my life. Mm-hmm. And I've lived a life where, boy, there was a lot of guilt going on with me. I lived this really undercover life where I thought I was running around so guilty. I thought I was in other women's houses, and they were watching me doing surveillance camera, and it was nothing there because I was doing something right.
Because you was scandalous.
You was living wrong.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. So sometimes I can't be mad. I remember one time back in the day, Barbi Cologne, this was relationship 34.
Not 34.
He said 34.
Right. He knew the exact number.
And Tamika, I was chilling with the young lady, right? Mm-hmm. And she went to work. She worked in Brooklyn.
She left you in her crib?
Yeah,
and
she left me in the crib because,
no.
it was just one of those. You know,
Did you drop her off and pick up her
Nah, she
car?
left. She went.
Okay.
That was back in my drink. I was drunk.
Okay.
And I went over her crib and whatever. And she went to work, right? And that was like the Barbi Cologne. That was like the 10th time I was over there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the crib. Good morning, everybody. God bless you. Hope everybody's all right. Barbi Cologne, I'm in the crib. Now, I don't really know the neighborhood.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know the neighborhood. I've just been at her house 10 times. But I'm in the crib, Miss Miko. I just woke up. It was around 11:30, 12. That was back when Harvey was drinking a lot.
Oh, okay.
But when I was with her those 10 times, we would go out to the store, whatever, and I met 2 or 3 of her girlfriends that lived in the neighborhood. True story. And Barbi Cologne, one of her girlfriends, thought she saw me with another woman at the store in the neighborhood going back to the crib.
Let's see.
Shawn, were you with another woman in the
No,
neighborhood
no,
going
no,
back to the crib?
No, not at all. I
Okay.
was in, Miss
Just
Miko,
clearing
I was
that up.
in the bed sleeping.
Okay.
So Barbi Cologne, I'm asleep. It's 11:30 in the afternoon, whatever. Price is Right is on. Sun's up. The birds have just finished chirping for the morning. And the young lady, Barbi Cologne, bust through the door.
Oh, wow.
Scared like somebody was chasing this woman, like if she was running right now in downtown Kyiv in Ukraine.
She thought you called
Yeah,
you red.
she came in hyperventilating. I jump out like, what's going on? She said, there's another woman in here? I said, what are you talking about?
Where's the B at? Where's she at?
Where's she at?
She told me that her friend saw me. When she first said it, she said, someone saw me. And then later on, she's like, her friend saw me.
You need new friends. They lying like that, girl.
And it startled me. It goes back to surveillance. Even though, Tamiko, there was no cameras in the house, the friend was the camera.
But it was
But she got it all wrong. It wasn't
Right.
me. I don't know what this woman saw. Maybe she saw a man that was walking with a woman that looked like me, which is whatever.
So you should never assume. If I thought that was in me in that situation, I would have walked up to the person
But-
like, "Hey, oh, I'm sorry, wrong person," to make sure I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing.
Now, this woman was working Barbie Cologne in the office downtown Brooklyn. She
Yeah.
lived to 30 miles away. This woman literally got up from her
her
As
desk.
she should.
Right.
As she should. You in my house, using my hot water, my light,
bed.
my gas, in my bed, and I think you got
Shoot.
another neighbor up in there? Absolutely. I'll be there too.
And I totally agree with you. But it goes back to surveillance. Even though it's not in the camera form, somebody else thought they saw me. Now, would that trigger this woman who are in relationship number 34?
Mm-hmm.
Would that trigger this woman on a Throwback Thursday, God bless, to put surveillance cameras in her crib moving forward? Say after me. Let's say after me.
Okay, so
or
what
after
did she
somebody.
say to you?
She apologized.
Did she check her girl?
Well, I don't know at that.
She
I
never
really
told
couldn't
you?
answer that question, I'll be honest with you, because we were done by that time. I went on to number 35. So it's at this point, it's all speculation.
34 was
But-
over.
Yeah.
I don't think that would cause her to have put
But-
cameras in
Okay,
because it was false information.
right. But do you think that because of the question, because this woman obviously suffered major trauma to jump out from her city job in the Board of Education?
Now, had she
In
caught you in
downtown
bed with
Brooklyn.
another female, then maybe that may have triggered her to install cameras in her home. But it was fake. It was false information. It was a bad intel. She got bad intel that time.
Right. Right. Do you feel it's an invasion of privacy? Do you feel that it's an invasion of privacy if your significant other wants to install security cameras in the home without you knowing? Now,
Yes, it is.
I would say in this, like let's flip before we get into you guys' opinions, and let's flip that. Say if I was working downtown Brooklyn,
Yeah.
right? And the homie called me. Yo, you know that joint you've been slaying for the last 10 days? She walked in the crib with some other dude. Right? I'm jumping off. I'm getting out the office too.
Yeah.
And I'm running out of there, and I'm hyperventilating. I'm busting down my door. This woman, I'll tell you something. This woman, I don't even think she put the keys in the door. I think she just broke the door. And say that was, what you call it? Miscommunication,
Fake intel.
Fake
She
intel?
got false intel.
Force intel, right? Maybe because at that time of my life, the way I was living, Barbie Cologne, with a lot of guilt, me, Miss Miko, maybe I would have put moving forward, even though it was fake intel, moving forward, maybe I might have thought that maybe it might be justification for me to put a camera in the house just in case. I don't know.
What's the point in being there? If I gotta put a camera in the house to watch
I
my
don't need
maid,
to be
I
there
don't need
with
to
you.
be with you.
I don't need to be with you.
Period.
We know that.
And if that's relationship number 34 and it's not nothing serious, just chuck the deuces.
And of course, that's the easy way out.
Absolutely.
But my whole thing is, what if you got into some situation where you thought that maybe?
But that's why, see, nowadays, that's why we got Ring doorbells, because all we got to go on our phone, our little app. Oh,
See
who's
what's
that?
going on. Yep.
Look,
Yeah,
back
that's
and
it.
front
True,
cameras.
true,
Okay,
true.
who's that?
But a lot
call the phone, or
but-
you could call the camera. Hello,
Yeah.
who are
Yep.
you? Hello, right?
But okay, Barbie, are they saying anything about the chat room? Okay, but Barbie, then let's reverse this then. There's a lot of folks that probably would put cameras in the crib, right? And might have forgot the cameras was there.
But that's a possibility if you had it before the.
And maybe you did something scandalous.
I mean, that's different. That's a different scenario. If I
but
already
but
had
it's
the
still
cameras
the cameras
in my house,
are there. The cameras
right, but
are
they
there.
was already
and
there.
you don't know.
No, I didn't put them there to
Don't
spy
know.
on you. They were there already.
Okay, so Barbie, let me ask you a question. You're dating a guy slonged out, whatever, getting slonged, going over to the crib, but he never tells you
But I would
that
have
there's
an
no
issue with
cameras
that.
there. You never know. He's watching everything.
I would have an issue with that.
But wait a minute, he's inviting you to his home, right? He doesn't. Does he really have the right to let you know that there's surveillance there? You visited.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I believe
Why?
that's illegal.
What? So you can have a camera on the side of your house,
outside
have a
surveillance.
It's
If you-
different.
Inside
Right.
surveillance. You have to get my permission to video me. What if I
So
walk
wait,
by your house
let's
completely naked?
okay. Let's go
no.
inside the house. Let's go inside the house then.
Yes,
So let's go
outside,
outside.
it's legal.
Okay. So
You
let's
just
go
can't
inside
have
the house.
sound.
Say he has surveillance inside the house, but didn't tell you.
Yeah, I have a problem with that.
Why?
Because that's illegal. Like you can't be not okay. Let me phrase that. It's not legal to have the surveillance system to record without someone's permission inside
Consent.
your home. You need
Absolutely.
consent.
So if I got a camera in the crib, and the young lady came over, and I didn't tell her that,
I believe that's like illegal.
we got to find that out. What are they saying in the chat room?
Officer Mark, you need to call in. Let us know.
Guys, before we take our first break and do some entertainment news, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us on a Throwback Thursday. Do you feel it is invasion of privacy if your significant other wants to install cameras, security cameras inside the home without you knowing it? Is there a law with that? I don't know, but I know what.
Prince is gonna say there will be an itty bitty sign in the home that
Saying you're being recorded.
Princess
is a mess.
He gonna say it's there. You just didn't see it.
Well, again, it goes back for me. It goes back to trauma. It goes back to other relationships. It goes back to how I feel.
He said that's voyeurism.
That's voyeurism.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is not legal. You have to tell someone that, like, if you already had the cameras there, you gotta tell them.
Barbie, I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I'm saying is that there might be times that all of us have been in someone's house that cameras was running and we didn't know it, and they didn't tell us.
It's a possibility, but the only time I think I would install cameras in my home is if I had a nanny. If I had children, and if something happened and I didn't trust the nanny, and I want to make sure my baby's all right.
Right.
But other than that,
Now,
man, that's too much energy. I don't have
does the
time.
nanny knows that the cameras
No,
is
it's
in
a
there?
nanny cam.
Absolutely not. It's a nanny
They don't
cam.
know.
Right.
Right.
So
Now,
okay, so it's legal for the nanny to have a camera on the nanny.
Because you're protecting your
Right.
child.
But it's illegal if you had some chick or some dude in the crib
spying
sitting
on
on the
them.
couch and
Right.
just chopping it up.
Right.
Be walking around naked and
Kwani
something.
Kwan said it's law. You can record as long as it's not recording your voice. But it also depends on what they do with the video after.
That is crazy. I don't want
Have you ever thought, everybody in chat room, have you guys ever thought, Miss Mika, I ask you first. God bless you. Like my mother said, thank God for Jesus. Have you ever thought to put surveillance on anyone, or have the thought ever came across your mind? Not to say that you did. Have the thought ever, you know what, maybe I need to watch this person. Has that thought ever come through your course?
Coming in and out my home or just in general?
In and out your home.
No, I don't let just anybody in my home. So no.
Okay, so outside the home, what do you think? Would you ever thought that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a sketchy character, of course. Yeah.
Okay, and guys, remember Miss Miko was she was one of the original stalkers back in the day.
I know how to do that.
Right.
That's what I saw.
Stop now. I need you to.
now, Barbi,
there.
have you ever just not doing it? It just came across your mind, like this dude here. Maybe whoever. I think I want to watch this person via camera. Has the thought ever came to you across your mind?
No.
Now, I personally, I would never do that.
Yeah. It's,
I think it's weird. Like I think if you put surveillance cameras, of course, on someone or like a partner that you think was cheating. Okay, so would it be right to put a surveillance camera on a partner, whoever it is, whatever relationship status, boyfriend, girlfriend, domestic partner, fiance, husband, wife, whatever? Mm-hmm. Do you think that it's okay to put a surveillance on them? Hold on. If you think that they're bringing somebody to the crib and you need some type of evidence,
then that's okay.
do what you gotta
then
do.
Exactly.
Sis.
Then that's okay.
But wait a minute. I thought all of this was illegal.
That's
It may
okay.
be,
I
but
thought all
listen
of
here.
this-
I need proof.
All of
I
this
need
was
proof,
illegal.
Sean.
It may be, but listen here.
You all just said
Do what you gotta do, sis.
Yes.
So,
Bruh.
Barbie, let me ask you a question. If you thought that your man was doing something in the crib, you don't have a problem throwing a camera in there just to see, just to bust him. You know, at some point, he's so sloppy. He's leaving numbers all over the place. Drunk, phone, text messages. Like, he's just wild. The neighbors is like, girl, you better watch it around. You know, he's been pulling up. Like, would you do that?
I might. That's a possibility.
Ask me if my beloved wife was bringing over some illegal slung before we take a break.
Sure.
And the neighbors is like, yo,
Sure.
yo, your wife is wow, son. Yo, can I get some of that?
Ooh, not some of it. They want to partake.
Yeah,
They
because,
heard that.
yo, what's up with your son? Yo, what's up with your wife, son? Probably ask me that question if I would. What else? Say anything else, Jeremy?
Lakeisha Bergen said, I recorded my kids to catch them doing things that no one else wanted to take the blame for. I can see that with the kids.
The kids, you can see the kids.
Yeah.
The kids, I can see that. I'm talking about the adults. I'm talking about.
I'm not doing it.
Barbi, ask me if I put
Sean,
some.
you getting phone calls left and right. Like, dude, yo, my son, your wife out there. I be seeing different cars rolling up to the crib, son. You might want to watch Shorty. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Sean, you keep getting these phone calls. You installing cameras in the crib, son?
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
What you going to
I'm
do,
gonna do the old fashioned thing.
What you gonna do?
I have plenty of time. I got a lot of free time. Well, I think. And I'm gonna do the old school thing. I'm just gonna stand outside and wait.
Across the street?
You
gonna be across the street?
I'm gonna wait across the street.
Nothing wrong with a little stalking.
With my cell phone.
I know it.
With my cell phone.
I did it.
I'm going. Oh, you did that?
Just once.
Oh, wait. Before we take our break. Okay. So before we get into that.
What I wouldn't call it stalking. I just had to do a recon mission.
It's stalking, Barbi. It's what it is. It's stalking. Just keep it with
mission to grab
Barbi,
some intel.
Barbi, just keep it real.
So my intel can be correct when I approach the person I had to approach.
Right. It's called stalking. Now,
you can call it what you want. It's
you
all
just
right.
called. You just said it. So.
You know.
What was? How did your stalking sit? Because my thing is this: two choices. It's because it's still the same thing. It's surveillance.
Yeah,
you're stalking, or if you have cameras in the house, it's all the same. It's just the physical thing you're doing. So, well, before we take our break, could you tell us your stalking story?
Take a little road trip. Well, I had a little intel. This is when I was married, y'all, and I told y'all the story about my husband. You know, with the cheating or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I found out that he had this apartment, and that he
a whole apartment.
A whole apartment. Girl.
I did that too.
Right.
Whoa.
And that
real dudes do. That's what we do.
Wow.
Yeah. And that the girl that he was messing with wasn't living there, but of course I didn't believe him because whatever. But so and it's so crazy how when you want to know something, and I promise y'all I did not go looking for the information. Information would just come to me, like in the mail, which is ridiculous. In the mail. So I got the address and I just popped that one day, and I knocked on the door.
He opened it up and died.
He was at work. She was there.
Oh my God.
How fast did you cry?
Oh, I didn't cry. There was no tears, baby. There was anger.
Yeah.
It was more like I want to kill people.
She was like,
Oh my
who
God.
are you? Okay.
There was no crying involved, sweetheart. I can guarantee you that.
Tamiko, before we take a break, Tamiko, everybody, if y'all don't know, she's done a little stalking herself.
I have.
We got some stalkers in this house.
Listen,
Tamiko,
I ain't too shady to admit it.
Tamiko, before we take a break, then before we come back with some entertainment news, rehash your little stalking story over there.
Oh,
Good morning, Miss Faye.
Look, which one, Sean?
Oh my God.
You got a couple.
Now,
I love hard.
Now, she said she loved hard. Now, but Tamiko, when you make the decision, before you get into the story, before you make the decision to stalk, is it like your energy levels going up, like anxiety's kicking in, like you ready to go for the big game, like a lot of energy's kicking up in your soul.
Adrenaline is rushing. Absolutely, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
So before we, everybody, put your stalking stories in the, and would you put a surveillance camera in the crib without no one knowing? If there's like a infidelity situation going on, let's add that to it. Tamiko, Give us one of your many stalking stories real quick before we take a break. God bless.
This was many, many, many moons ago.
2019.
I was dating this one guy, and I was totally, totally in love with him. And he was a cheater. You know, back in the day, that's just what they did.
No doubt.
And we accepted. We kept going back. Long story short, I would stay at his house and leave and go to work in the morning. So what I would do is I would get up in the morning, get dressed, close the front door, and go hide in the closet for like 5 hours.
What?
So I can hear.
Continue. Go ahead, continue.
You
I
ain't
went
go to work?
No.
Because at that point, his phone was always off. When I'm with him, his phone was always on silent. But when I'm not around, the phone ring. So I went to hear what was going on with the phone. So I would sit in the closet and just wait to listen to all the phone calls. His mom would come downstairs, talk to him. Chicks come to the crib, all kind of stuff. And I would sit in the closet to get my evidence. And I had all the evidence in the world, but still I needed a confession. So my stupid behind stayed because he never confessed to it.
So
That was one of my stalking stories.
So you stayed in the closet
For like
for
4 hours.
4
I
hours.
should have been at work. And I
Right.
was in that closet
Right.
for
And
like 5 hours.
Did you have to use the bathroom?
I did.
How did
but
you-
I just held it. Just held it.
All right, we'll be right back.
Big shout to my son, Big Homie Hill. I see you.
Bringing heat to the street and doing it strong.
Smacking you in the face with the classics. It's DJ Young and Nut.
All right, we are back. It is 49 minutes after. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up, team. Barbi Cologne and Miss Miko, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Barbi, just the weather from New York, please, and thank you. God bless.
Good morning, everyone. In New York right now, it is 45 degrees. The high is going to be 55. It's going to be cloudy and raining on and off all day today. So please be careful. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it looking like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show along with Miss Miko. Will you get your morning started right?
Will you get your morning started right? Do you feel it's an invasion of privacy if your significant other wants to install security cameras inside your home without you knowing it, but there's some infidelity going on? Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team. Who's on the phone?
Hey, this is Amir Sealy. Good morning,
Let's
Sean.
clap
Good
for him.
morning,
Good morning,
Amir.
Amir.
Good morning, Tamika.
Good morning.
God bless. What's up, brother?
Look, I don't have a personal stalking story because I've never been in that situation to stalk anybody, but I do have a funny one with an ex that I used to date.
Go ahead.
And it's, again, back in the days. So I had this ex that I was dating, and she had an ex-boyfriend at the time that I didn't know. You know, they had recently broken up. Long story short, we had went to the Q Motor Inn, for those of you who remember the Q Motor Inn
Yes.
in Queens. Anyway, we in the room, doing what we do, whatever. We parked the car in the parking lot and everything. We come out the next morning, and the car was gone.
Oh.
Turns out her ex had come. He had stolen the car and parked it like 3 blocks away from the Q Motor Inn. So we standing outside the wee hours of the morning trying to find this car and figure out how the hell we going to get home. He pulls up in his other car, looks at us both, and just drives off. Like, I'm out.
Busted. That is busted.
Well, that's
I've done that with a cousin.
that's kind of productive. Where it's, why go through? Well, I mean, I think that would be a good scenario. That's the kind of scenario you want to be in because it could get crazy with violence and all that. But to pull back up in the car while you're outside looking for the car, he stole the car technically, and then drives off.
Yes, sir.
You know what that meant? That for me, that's like the dude got back with the girl you smashed. That's what that means to me.
No, that means he want to get back with the girl.
Yeah, he did because he's a bitch
He's
ass.
letting it be known.
He's a bitch ass
Right,
neighbor.
he a neighbor.
Yeah.
So that's what this sounds like to me. But how did you feel like when you came outside and the car was gone, Amir?
I was bugging out because I was like, what in the holy hell? I knew where we parked the car. So I was like, we parked the car here. I knew we locked the doors. And like, you know how you know what you know? And I was like,
Of course.
where the hell is the car? It's supposed to be right here. Like, I was like, somebody stole the car. Like, I had never been in any situation like that ever. So in my mind, I was like, niggas are stealing cars? And like, why? Like, what's the purpose here? What are we
Amir,
doing?
when he
Yes.
pulled up, were you at any point afraid for your life?
Right. That's what
When
I
he
was
pulled
gonna
up next to
You
you,
know
were
what-
you afraid?
Yeah. Good question.
You know what's
'Cause I was gonna ask that.
so funny? Back then, I wasn't, because I was super young, and in this particular case, you know how when you're young, you don't really think about how dangerous a situation could possibly be.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
you really don't. It doesn't matriculate in your head. You don't even think to yourself how wild it could be now to just take this a little further. The same woman, because I was with her for a while. That's why I laughed.
You
when
kept
I
her.
was
He
listening.
kept her.
listening to y'all.
Some vagina you gotta keep. Go ahead. Amir. Go ahead.
But
Sure.
But you have story after story. So same young lady got 2 more stories. So there was another incident. We in her apartment, and again, we finished doing what we doing. We sleep. So I hear a bang against the window. The dude, same guy, he had brought a ladder.
That's
And
probably
he
me.
put it up against the building and climbed up in through the window in the middle of the night. Then
That
this
sounds
dude
like a
tussling.
Tamiko story. I would do that. But go ahead.
Me and him tussling. I'm naked. He fully clothed. We tussling. I'm like, yo, dog, like, really? What's good? Why are we here? What are we
He
doing?
said while we here.
It's very
And
uncomfortable.
then the last one, we was at her girlfriend's house, and we leaving. And you ever jump in a car, like, you know how you watch the movies and you realize that somebody is stalking you, meaning they driving around watching you? So we get in the car, and I look, and I'm like, wait a minute, ain't that your ex? His lights go on, my lights go on. I'm driving backwards because the block that we was on, I couldn't drive forward. So I'm driving the car backwards, trying to avoid this.
Well, thank you for sharing. See, the thing is, that shows the testament of
Love.
not love at all. This
Crazy
is not love at all. But this woman has one of the best vaginas on earth. Because ladies, put a number 1 in the chat room you was giving the vagina, you was doing something with the vagina, and men are fighting over it while the other man is in the vagina. That's when you know you have great vagina, ladies. If men are tussling, climbing over ladders, stealing cars, fighting and stalking, that's when you know. So, ladies, put a number one in the chat room if, 2 men, one butt-ass nigga with one with clothes on was fighting over you when they have to jump out the vagina. That's when you know you got great vagina. Ladies, if you haven't had a man tussle over you with one nigga and one with the clothes, you might have to take personal inventory on the vagina. Wait, let me just off topic real quick and we're going to get back into this. Shout out to Amir and B Love. Yo, Amir, I thought about you last night. Pause. You almost had me throw my cell phone out the freaking house last night when you talked about. B Love said she was insinuating that mothers are great fathers as well as mothers, and Amir put everything in perspective. Just like I always say on this show. Women are not fathers. They're great mothers. And when Amir articulated himself yesterday on that show, boy, you got me so freaking riled up. I was going to smash my head against the wall, my brother. And Amir was very passionate about his conversation. He started cursing. All that. I was
Amir,
right with.
you was cursing?
Oh yeah, he was going on. And the words that was coming out of your mouth, pause. I started slamming my head against the wall.
I understand. Some topics we have, you want to just let it loose too.
So it was weird too. It was weird, boy. He went in. He was like, "F that. This is what I'm." But I want to say thank you. I banged my head against the wall, but we appreciate you. And back to what he said about the hotel, Barbi Cologne. Right. If I'd have came out the hotel with this young lady, that car was missing, I'm running down the block. I don't care how old I am. I would have. She'd be like, "Where you going?"
Away
Bitch,
from
I'm
you.
out of here. I can't. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
We've done that.
Barbi Cologne.
Taking a car.
Barbi Cologne. Have 2 men ever fought over?
Sure, we not even about to talk about that.
That means no. That means no. That means no. That means no.
That ain't what it means.
Amir, that means no.
I can't be talking about my kid alive.
Tamiko, and good morning, Miss Faye. Tamiko, have a man ever jumped out of the vagina and fought butt-ass nigga with another man with clothes on? That's a yes. That's a yes.
I'm just going to plead the fifth.
Amir, last word, brother.
Yes, sir. Again, as always, man, I thank you guys for, allowing me to, jump on and share. Yesterday, like you said, it was a moment for me. Some things, like you said, I do get a bit passionate about. That's one that, really is, something that I am very passionate about, because I realize, to your point, we do need the combination of both. I know that there are extreme circumstances sometimes where one or the other is not present, but as I even stated yesterday, the presence or lack thereof could be for a number of reasons. So we have to stop pushing each other's buttons when it comes to that, and, be a little more considerate, because there are both mothers and fathers trying everything they can to be the best parents they can be the best people that they can be.
Yeah.
But there are challenges involved. And until we acknowledge that, until we do a better job of trying to, help each other understand that and reach each other's full potential, we're always going to have this, back and forth about one or the other. Stop, y'all. Don't do that. Let's just do the best we can.
Well, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Thank you so much. It was a great side seeing other side of Amir.
Right,
all right, brother.
Right.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye, Amir.
Yes,
bye, Amir.
Now, Barbi, before we shout out the room, boy, Tamiko, you stayed in the club. Thank you for sharing, Tamiko. God bless you.
You stayed for 5 hours, girl. My legs went to sleep.
Right, so you was in there for 5. I sympathize with you. So you was in there for 5 hours. Barbi was about to kill the other woman that she was in the door.
If she would have came outside, I would have been in jail probably.
Now, you was, and you heard Mom downstairs cooking eggs and all that, and regular conversation. He's talking to females, and you're in the car. Did he bring somebody upstairs?
He did. It was maybe 2 hours later, because he would text me. It was in two-way pages was out, and he would text me to make sure that I had got off the train. I was at work, and I was in the closet answering yeah, I miss you so much. And And
Barbie,
then that's when she
this
came through.
this what Tamika was hearing when she was in the
Sure,
closet.
you know that's what back.
No,
You hear me first cut it on?
no. No, I didn't hear that, but I heard a lot of chilling.
Barbie, this was Tamika. This
I ain't hear that. I think I would have beat her up. I ain't hear that, but he was getting to know her, and she came over for the day. Shaw, don't do me like that.
okay. We're gonna shout out the room.
Sure, you are horrible.
Tamika, was this like when you hour 2 in the closet? Was this like when did you start hearing this sound? Because I know at some point you was at
As
that.
soon as I told him that I was at work.
Now, did you bang out the door when homegirl started doing all this?
No.
When did you
I
bang out the door?
cried.
You cried while he was smashing?
He wasn't smashing. He was talking to her.
Hold on, let me stop for a second. Hold on. Everybody, if you look in the camera, she's tearing up. I got it. This is very emotional for her.
He was
Right,
talking
continue.
to
Continue,
he had messed her. He had met her a couple of days before,
Right.
and she came through. When he's saying, "Oh, you're so beautiful, Ma. You could be my wife. Da 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 da. I'm single. That kind of stuff." But what pissed me off is that the moms came downstairs, and the mother was okay with it.
Well, you know, mom's
No,
gonna be
Mom's
cool with
right.
it.
I was like, "This
Oh,
is I
trust me,
was more
moms-
mad at the mother than
They
anything."
gonna protect their damn sons. I tell you
Yes.
that, heifers.
Yeah, mom came downstairs and she was on deck. I said, "Oh, okay." Yep.
Wait, so I want to know, how did you get out without anybody seeing you?
He left.
Mom and mom's left?
He left. The mother don't really look out the window.
Oh, okay.
So he had left. I knew he was leaving. So then I came out the closet. I went out the back door, did something, and came back like I came from work. And I was just regular, but I was kind of cold.
He would never heard from me again.
Yep.
Ever.
Yep.
Let's give a moment of silence to Tamiko.
That was many moons ago, Shawn. I'm fine now. I got me a good man.
Right.
Right.
We love us some Mike. He's so sweet.
Yeah,
Mike is a
we do.
sweetheart.
We do. And we appreciate
Yeah.
you so much for that. Let me see what's going on here. We're going to shout out the room.
Oh my God, Shawn. They was not doing that. I would have been in jail if they did that. I think I would have killed him. Even though it probably went there, but hey.
Yeah, I think what we do is shout out the room.
Sure, what you tell me.
Barbie, was you hearing sounds like this?
No, I never had the opportunity to hear that kind of stuff. Because I would have definitely been in jail.
What?
Yeah.
I would have been a murder scene
What?
wherever I heard
Why?
it. I promise you.
You just run out the door.
Baby, no. Ain't no running out no door. You running out because I'm chasing your ass. Okay? That's why you running naked, too, because I'm trying to kill you.
Barbie, come
and
on.
her.
Come on. It's on the
Okay.
downstroke, Barbie.
Baby, downstroke, upstroke, silent stroke, round the world stroke. Your ass gonna be, baby,
Nah.
when I tell you, you gonna be running. Okay, okay.
Okay, let's shout out.
Let me have saw that or heard that. When I tell y'all, it would have been.
All right, let's put the hearts in the chat
good
room. We
scene.
want to show you guys some love. Put a number 1 chat room if you're enjoying the show. Put a number 2 if you're not. We want to show you guys some love. Thank you so much for tuning in, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. That's Miss Miko, Barbie Cologne, where you get your morning start. Right? Oh, my fault. My fault.
We're about business.
That's an oldie but goodie. All right, so we're gonna show you guys some love.
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room.
Hey, where the hearts at? Miko, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey,
Where the hearts at? Where the hearts at?
Oh, where the hearts
Turn down for what?
Hey,
Where the hearts at? Where the hearts at?
Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
Whoa. Is she screaming at me?
Yeah, she a little loud.
Yeah,
I'm a little loud.
I know you're trying. Yeah.
You gotta get it.
You're
You
not-
gonna get it.
You're
I was
not-
going back in day.
You're
Right.
not-
Thinking about being in that closet. I know.
You're not in the Barclays Center.
My
All
heart was right here.
right, calm down. She's like, all right, listen.
I was gonna let it roll
She-
because last time she
my
was
ears,
like, turn down
yeah,
for what?
yeah, but
So
my
I was
ears,
gonna let her go with
keep
it.
the hearts coming. My ears are unbelievable. Gotta call
Sorry,
the ear
guys.
doctor. All right, let's try it one more time. God bless. All right. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get. All right, cool. Let's. All right, come on. Oh,
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room.
Hey, where the hearts at? Miko, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
Hey,
where the hearts at?
Where the hearts at?
Where the hearts going?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts
Turn
going?
down for what?
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 For
Turn
what?
down for what?
For what? One more time, guys, on a Throwback Thursday. Let's go. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room.
Where the hearts at?
In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Miko, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts going?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts
Turn
going?
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts going?
Turn down for what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what? Turn
what?
down for what?
For what? Hey.
Hey.
Oh, come on now. Shout out to Muriel OG in the building. What's up, Muriel? Good morning to you.
Bobby, would you sit in the closet though for like for a few hours if you was in that same
No.
situation?
No.
Ask me if I was there.
Sean,
No.
would you sit in the closet?
I think so. Yeah, I think
Sean,
so.
he's a closet stalker. Stalking for
This-
money.
Right. If this was pre, arthritis, because I got arthritis in my knees. Because you'd have heard me in the closet.
He like, God damn.
My medicine. Get my medicine. Look, bad boy. Let's clap for Tamiko. That's weird, man. God,
Right.
but thanks for sharing.
Like, I can't sit still that long. I get too antsy. Shout out to Kwani. Kwani, good morning, Kwani.
Where did you use the bathroom? Kwani is in the house without doubt. Where did you use the bathroom? So you walked out. Did you use the bathroom while Mom's was downstairs, or did you
No,
walk out?
I stayed until he left, and then I got out, used the bathroom, and I left the house and came back like I was at work all day. And then I was kind of upset. So I was like, you're not going to be treating me like this. I'm going to leave one day. He was like, I don't like when you talk like that. That's what he said to me. He was like, I don't like when you talk
They
like
always
And then
say that.
when did you tell him that when did you let him know you was in the
that. When we
closet?
broke up, I pulled everything out.
So why you didn't? Oh, pause. Barbie hasn't pulled that out.
Put a
now.
pause.
Mind your
Put
business.
everything out.
Mind your
So you
business.
waited until it was over. This was great information to share right then when it
Because I
happened.
want him to know I'm leaving you because of this, and this. And nothing you say is going to make me want to be back with you because you're nasty.
Yeah, Barbie, she's right. She loves hard. Go ahead, Barbie. Who's next? Because if someone was pounding out my wife and I'm in the closet,
Out,
That's-
there was no boundary.
even if they're in the house.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The moment you brought
Yeah,
someone in the
yes.
home, we got a problem. Baby, you about to meet a whole different Barbie.
But Barbie, let me ask you this. Now, I mean, for me, I don't know about in my younger day, but for me today, Sean today, if my wife brought another man into the house and they say they making out, they didn't smash, and I didn't notice and I found out. For me, I'm done.
It's right.
I there's no gathering, no more, and Tamiko, God bless you. There's no more gathering
I don't need to
of
know
the,
anything else.
Barbie-
I know. I know what I know. I know right now. That's it.
So, Barbie,
I know.
if you was in that situation today, the Barbie cologne today, and a man, he didn't smell, but he came in the house and started following the woman, would that be a termination of a relationship?
Immediate termination of that relationship.
Now, I know today,
and I'm
Tamiko.
coming out the closet right then. I'm gonna
Right.
slap the hell out of
Ain't gonna
both
be
of
no
y'all.
closet.
Right, they're not gonna be a cop.
Right.
But Tamiko, God bless you. Go ahead, continue on. She said she had to gather up all the evidence.
Right.
And then how's he gonna look? You gonna say all this, and he gonna say, "I still love you though."
Yeah, he said that, but I was out.
Okay.
They always try that love mess. Love don't keep me. That's a word that I do not pay no mind to half the time because you just saying it because you think you're just gonna get me to stay. No, you're trying to guilt trip me, sucker. Hell no.
Well, you haven't said it in a long time anyway. Go ahead.
I said it yesterday to my son.
Yeah.
Hey, got it.
Wait
That's
a
an
minute.
easy one.
Right, to my son.
I'm talking about to a man, a whole
He
man.
is a man.
No. Not that type of man.
No, I haven't. I don't say those words unless I truly mean them.
You said it last year when we was in Costa Rica. Go ahead, continue.
I know I didn't.
To one of the Costa Ricans?
Yeah, she was in.
No.
She got into a
Not the
relationship in Costa Rica when we were all there.
Talking to
She
dudes,
posted that she was in a relationship.
and
And I was like, with
just
who?
posted- We
Oh,
was
I
talking for a
remember
minute,
that
and I just
relationship.
posted it when I was in Costa
I
Rica.
I was
remember
like,
that.
wait a minute. We've been out here for 5 days. Who is this guy?
Remember that.
Tamiko, we all looking at our phones.
Hey.
We over by the pool. Like, where's the neighbor at?
I ain't gonna tell you how many phone
many?
calls
Who?
I got
Yo, I
in
thought-
Costa Rica.
I thought it was a prank at
Somebody
first.
said, somebody hacked the page.
She was like, I'm in a relationship. I was like, nah, go ahead.
Wait a minute.
The sad part, she only got 13 comments. Go ahead, Barb. Next.
No, you
Whatever,
alright.
Sean. She ain't get
She only got 14
That
comments.
blew up.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go. She got 16 comments.
That was 16 versus 13. Shut up,
Not
Sean.
a picture inside of the dude. Go ahead.
Now
How you
that
go-
is what.
No,
No, I
because-
posted a picture, but I posted it in my story.
you put in your story. She did the 17-hour thing. But my whole thing is, Tamiko, if you do like the whole relationship thing and you go public on social media, people usually put it on their page in a relationship with blah, blah, blah. Like, they make it known. Barbie had a one sentence. I'm in a relationship.
I
No
didn't-
no
I didn't-
emojis.
She ain't
No
put nobody
emojis.
in her business, Sean.
I didn't put that. I just changed
Hey,
my status
hey,
to in a relationship. I didn't even put that.
And-
They watching you, girl.
Right.
They watch it.
Hard,
They
yeah.
watch it.
Oh, that's
She
why I don't
put-
put nothing anywhere.
She made a one
Ever.
sentence statement. No emojis. No picture.
nothing.
In a story for 13 minutes.
Let me tell you something.
Continue.
Nobody
Type of-
has seen a picture of me and a man on my social media page since me and my husband divorced, and they won't.
What about the story we saw for
that? Was the only
17
one,
minutes?
and that will never happen.
And that's
again.
the story. So that went away. That never happened.
Yeah,
and that will
right.
never happen again. I
But
will
Barbie,
never
see,
post a picture of me and
that
a
was the
man.
problem. You should
And a
have,
lot of guys can't handle that, and I don't care.
Barbie. You could have just, if you, you know,
No.
if your relationship was real, if it
was real.
Barbie, if it was real love, you would have posted right on your big page.
No, I just
You know
would
what I'm
not,
saying?
because too
So
many-
the way you
the
posted,
next time I post a man,
Barbie,
it will be on my wedding day.
yeah, they always say that. Barbie,
promise you.
Barbie,
Shut up.
they always say that.
Trust me,
Barbie,
you ain't
the
seen
next-
you ain't seen him, right?
But Barbie, the next
I'm
thing that
just
come
saying.
pull up in the station, trust me, it's going down.
No,
My
it
whole
ain't.
thing is this, Barbie, maybe, of course it's the man's fault, but with the end of the relationship. But Barbie, maybe you put a little negative energy out there.
It
And,
wasn't-
hold
I
on, hear
didn't
me
put
out, hear me out,
negative
Barbie, hear me out. On these social media streets, when you made your announcement. Maybe if you'd have made your announcement more spectacular, more loving a little bit,
Whatever.
it was like almost like a regular post. We would have missed it if we would have went right past your timeline.
You know why people didn't miss it? Because they too busy worried about what I'm doing, Sean.
No,
Instead
no,
of,
it's
yes,
not.
no,
No, it's
the
not.
hell
Barbie,
they-
it was just posting on your page. That's all. They're your friends. They're gonna see it. Go ahead, continue.
No, they ain't. People who I didn't even know watch my page. Like, oh, you in a relationship?
Uh-huh.
Inbox me. I'm like, oh, where
And
you come from?
and Tamiko, as soon as we landed at JFK, she was back single again. It was amazing.
She was not, Sean. She was not single.
I said, "Oh my God, what happened?"
Sean.
We landed JFK. So, you know when you're on the plane before you even
Oh,
the turn,
my
the
God.
plane was on the tarmac. As soon as the Wi-Fi cut on, she changed the relationship status. I couldn't believe it.
no mess.
Continue.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to Lee Scott. Hey, Lee. Good morning to you. Hope you guys have a safe flight back. Derek Lawson is here.
God bless.
Denise Dimitrov is in the building. What's up, Denise? Good morning. Hey, Denise.
And the story picture was like in this dark place.
We was out in a nightclub.
Tamiko, no lighting. You see Barbie,
Shit.
but like a silhouette of just
You
some
ain't
big-
gotta see what he look like, Sean. You ain't gotta see all that.
Tamiko, Barbie, you see Barbie's face with a filter on it, and you see a silhouette of some big head, bonehead, flat
no,
top,
he lied. It was a
cameo
real
type of
clear
a guy
picture.
with a big nose.
He did not look
Continue.
like that, Sean.
Sure, you know you lie.
Yes, he did not look like that.
LaShawn Oliver was the only one that liked it.
You know, Bestie going like everything. That's what Besties do.
Shout out to Young and I. Good morning
Oh, God.
to you.
God bless you, Barbie.
You a whole mess, Sean. Who else here? Randy Montgomery is in the building. What's up, Randy? Good morning. Shout out to Blaine Harding. Good morning, Blaine.
Sean, that's my cousin Blaine that you was talking to on Friday that
Oh, yeah.
went to Columbia with Mike. You was like, Blaine, call your girl or whatever.
Blaine, what happened? Did you, Blaine? Blaine, did you take the suggestion of your uncle, my friend? Did you call that wife and say, let me just have a little bit of video fun? Put a number 1 in the chat room if you did that. Put a number 2 if you didn't. Okay? Blaine, talk to me. Continue.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to the wonderful, the beautiful, the godmother of comedy, Miss Tina Graham. Hey, Tina. Good
Hi, Tina.
morning.
But Tamiko, do you think it's to the extreme to where, and I understand and I respect what Barbie Cologne is saying, but do you think it's to the extreme that she won't post she's in a relationship to it's her wedding day? Do people do that? That's my first question. And my second question is it extreme to do that?
No, I don't think it's extreme. I think it's a privacy thing. You got to understand, Barbie is a public figure. So she's trying to protect her image and her relationship. Because when you let too many people in your business, stuff starts to go sour.
But you're just in a relationship. I think public status have nothing to do with it. I just think that people relate with each other.
You can relate to me.
You got people.
You can relate to Barbie. You don't need to relate to Barbie and her boo.
You got superstars that are out there that are in multiple. Like look, Jennifer Lopez, for example.
Right. Look at Jennifer Lopez.
But we don't. But I don't think people
you didn't see her with
judge her
18
like
men.
that.
Yes, the hell we do. Yes, the hell we do. Yes, we do.
So what do you think of Jennifer Lopez then? What do you think of her?
Jennifer Lopez is a little loose.
Yeah, she
a little loose.
She belongs to the streets.
She'll give herself time to snatch back before she already open to the next one.
But then it goes back to what you guys always talk about. So it's acceptable for men, but not for women.
That's right.
But why? Gender has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it's a stereotypes that society has perpetrated upon us females.
Men and women are having sex all the time with multiple partners.
We know that.
So what gender has to do with it?
When a male do it, it's like, yo, my man, go ahead, do a female do a shit, nothing but a whore.
No, I totally disagree.
Yes, it is.
I get you. I respect what you say. I totally disagree. I just think that if it's a woman and she has multiple partners or jumping from one relationship to the next relationship, okay, I understand that. I get it. But if she's a good person, productive member of society, she's doing the right thing in life, what's the problem? Continue.
Sean, I mean, I don't care if a woman is
but y'all label women label
about her sexuality. She in tune with herself. Do you, sis?
So then why women label women?
But you ain't gotta make it so public either.
Why you label women a whore that do that?
We don't do it. Y'all do it. The men is the ones who do it.
No, I'm gonna say you just said that they're whores.
That's right.
But why would you label them whore? I mean, I'm talking about you, Barbie, not society.
No,
I'm talking about you.
That's what they say.
No,
if
you, Barbie, you.
Frankly, I don't care if a female,
So are you saying
you want to be out there with men? That's on you. That's your business. That's your cookie box.
So are you saying now that women aren't whores?
No, she is. Listen here.
Because that's what you said.
If a female want to be, I said society perpetrated that against us.
You said that she's a whore.
Yeah,
it's on tape, Barbie.
If I know it is, and I said,
but why would? And I asked you, why would you be?
That against us.
I'm talking about you.
If a man do it,
Barbie.
I didn't say she a whore.
Yeah, but I talk to the wall.
Talk to the wall. I did not say. You got Barbie Cologne. I did not say.
God.
Oh, she a whore because she with this man, that man, that man. I said. Society perpetrated against us.
And
it's okay for a man to do it, but if a female do it, she's a whore.
Am I talking to Tim Harriet from yesterday?
Okay.
Listen, I'll just say
if a female want to be free about her sexuality, that's or the
But I'm just saying, I'm
not saying she a whore.
You just said.
I didn't call her a whore.
You called her a whore.
Sure, get out of here.
Sean is stressed out over there, y'all.
Sure, anywho.
Sean is talking to the wall.
Right, Shamika
Sean is under the table.
In the building.
He's under the table, y'all.
Diane Hall said Jennifer Lopez be doing the most.
Hey, Diane Hall. I said a Diane Hall.
Jennifer be out there, right? Yvonne Douglas Boyd says she's in a relationship with J-Lo. She don't be caring.
But she's still a good person.
Something wrong
with her.
No,
I never said she was not a good person.
But why
do you be a lovely person?
But why do you and all the others gotta call her a whore? And it's mostly the women. Why y'all calling her a whore? So what? She's in multiple relationships. Why she got to be labeled a whore?
Someone said she's a relationship whore because she's always in a relationship.
So what? We all have been in relationships. How many of us have went from one relationship to the next relationship? Then if that's the case, you're a whore too. How about that? Let's all put ourselves in a whore's little circle here.
We all whores in our own way.
Because I'm very liberated. I know I'm a hoe.
You're a garden instrument? Okay.
Right.
You're a garden too?
I've been whoring out for years.
Oh, everybody.
I've been a host since I was 9 years old. Go ahead, Bobby.
Sure you are an old fool. Shout out to Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson. Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
Audrey A. Johnson is here. Trying to tell you before you fall. Johnny Whipple is in the building. Hey, Johnny. Good morning. D-Lo is here. D-Lo, you still in the city or are you back in North Carolina already? Vanetta George is in the building. What's up, Vanetta? Good morning to you.
Hey, Vanetta.
The number one chat room if you bounce from one relationship to another like Harvey. Are there any whores in the house?
Is there whores
in this house?
Is there whores in this house?
Put a number one in the chat room if you feel a whore. Oh, my God. Who else you got, Bob?
Shout out to Princess Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
I know he's
Hey.
probably jumped from one relationship to another in his lifetime.
We all having there. You know? Yeah. Shout out to Natalie Wright. Good morning, Natalie. Hey, hey, hey. Shaheed Johnson is in the building. What's up, Shaheed? Sean Williams just popped in. Hey, Sean. Good morning to you.
Hey, Sean.
Sean, have you been in a relationship back to back? Because if you have, you're a whore.
Wayne Smith.
Hold on a second. Bobby. What did the Lane Blaine say? What did he say?
Did he say something?
He said, I'm here now. I told him to call in. So hopefully he
I
calls
want to
in.
know, did he did the video with his wife while they was on vacation? Yes or no? What did he do? Blaine, talk to your uncle. Go ahead.
B-Love said, WAP in here.
Let's clap for that.
Okay, B-Love. Hey.
And Sean Williams said, hoes are winning. Sean Williams is crazy. Hoes are winning.
Hey, why we all have done, well, not to the extreme of Jennifer Lopez, but we've all done it.
Yeah.
But we are so fast to call each other whore.
I mean,
So am I going to
everybody's
judge
a little
friend?
undercover whore. You know that.
Am I going to judge a friend because that friend jumped into 2 or 3 relationships, but we have a great relationship with each other?
No, I would never judge my friend.
Exactly. So then why we doing? Oh, no,
It's
you
them
won't judge
other-
your friend?
It's them other neighbors.
Oh,
I'm
there
judge.
you go.
But I ain't judging my friend.
Right, that's my friend.
So Barbie, if you
I'm
have
that girl. You better
Barbie,
go ahead.
Exactly.
Barbie
Do
Cologne.
it.
Barbie Cologne. Let's go back to this. So
Okay.
say you had a friend that was in a girlfriend that was in 3 consecutive relationships. Is she a whore?
I'm like, girl, you know you owe.
Okay, continue.
Give that box a break.
Right, but it's a for us, it's a term of endearment.
Right.
Oh, there you go.
Let it
Right.
breathe.
I agree with that.
She got that girl I know. I just be outside.
I agree with that. There you go. I agree with that.
Shout out to Doris Rios. Hey, girl. Wayne Alexander Spence is here. Good morning, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
DJ Cadillac Kid is in the building. What's up, Cadillac?
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you have been in 2 relationships right after each other. Just put a number 1. I want to know. Let's get a moral inventory check in the group room, guys. Back to back relationship. Could I get a number 1, please?
Yeah, we're gonna give Sean a couple ones.
Feel free, everyone. Put a number 1 chat room if you ever been from back to back relationships. You jump from one right into the next one.
We all have.
You ain't even had a 30-day break. You went right from one right to the other one.
It has happened before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Lakeisha Berglund. What's up, girl?
Hey, Keish.
But we labeling everybody.
Dira Jackson is here. Hey, Dira.
Hi, Dira.
I traded a family in for another family to be named later with a second-round draft pick of a stepson.
Sean.
Be quiet, Sean.
And that was in 2003.
Shout out to D Lion. What's up, Daryl? Good morning to you. Amir Sealy is here. Hey, Amir.
Bobby Clone, I got 18 stepsons out there.
18, Sean.
Sure. Those are your former stepsons. They don't count no more.
And I forgot 90% of their names.
Like, what's that little boy name again, baby? What's that baby name? Shout out to LaShawn Hayes Jones. Hey, girl.
Hey, LaShawn.
Shay Lee is in the building. What's up, Shay Lee?
Hey, Shelly.
Shout out to Nichelle Knowles Brown. Hey. Good morning. B-Love is in the building. What's up, B-Love? Good morning to you.
Boy, B was catching that smoke yesterday from Amir. That was hilarious, boy.
That was a good show yesterday.
Yeah, and I felt bad for her because yesterday, we interviewed her yesterday for a few minutes because she's doing a new segment next Wednesday on this show. And I know how she is. She's very passionate about her show and her subject matters. And I get it. She's great at what she does, and I believe in this woman. But I was chopping it up with her just kind of a little bit on a personal level, because it's easy to just get into topics and talk. But let's find out a little bit about you, because on this show, I'm the leader of the transparency on this show. Obviously, you know that. But sometimes you want to know a few things about her. So I felt that B was just a little uncomfortable about, the kind of little questions I was asking her. But I did that almost on purpose, right? So, and I kind of felt the energy with that. But it was all good because we're conversating with each other. And then, I spoke to her via text after the show. And then, like 5 hours later, Amir is freaking going crazy on her.
God dang.
Damn.
Yeah. Rough day,
Yo, she's an attractive young lady. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
She's a very beautiful young lady.
Beautiful.
But you can see, because the camera, like even in here, like you can see the way we feel. We got these high def cameras of thousands of dollars worth of equipment in here. So you can see the emotions on people's face. I'm looking at this on my cell phone camera, and you could see the emotions on her face while Amir was just like going on. Continue. But it was funny.
Yeah, shout out to
B-Lo.
LaShawn Oliver. Hey, bestie Woo. Good morning.
Boy, I would love to hear those conversations between you and Barbi Cologne when she was in that 13-hour relationship. Continue.
Sure, it was not 13.
LaShawn, what was you saying?
Oh, Sonia Murray is here. Hey, Sonia. Good morning to you. Shout out to Danielle Williams. Hey, Danielle. Good morning. John Greer is here. Good morning, John. Good morning. Morning. Anisha Higgs is in the building. Tony Peterson is here. Lydia George is in the building. Hey, Lydia. Good morning
Lydia.
to you. Shout out to Tyler Webb. Hey, niece. Good morning. Diane Hall. We said Diane Hall is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to Nicole Harris. Hey, Nicole. I was about to say. Shout out to Ginger Snaps. What's up, Ginger Snaps?
LaShawn.
Hey, man.
What do you want?
LaShawn.
Whatever, Barbi. Barbi's so nosy.
I am.
What do you want? What
And
do you
that-
To try to be in our business.
Barbi's a public figure.
want? We ain't got no business.
Right.
And that
No business at all.
LaShawn, God bless you. Bowling for Graduates, that's March 27th at the Bar Down Lanes, 37 Nicholas Street, Eastern Pennsylvania. See LaShawn and myself for information.
Oh, yeah, it's going down.
LaShawn, in that 13-hour relationship Barbi Cologne was in, right? Boy, we know you got the insight to all that. Was you there? Barbi, before you finish, shout out to him. And then we're going to get into some entertainment front page. Who's getting out of here. Was you there, LaShawn, when Barbi was typing that I'm in a relationship post before she sent it? Was you there?
No.
Did you and Barbi talk about that she was going to post this during the day when we was in Costa Rica enjoying the sun?
No.
So you was totally surprised when Barbi Cologne made this announcement?
Yep.
And when you saw the story, boy, she getting Tamiko, the one word answers.
Yep.
LaShawn, when she made that weird, when she had that weird story with her, with the shiny face, with the big head guy, silhouette. Did you see that one on the social media?
I didn't.
When the relationship ended so abruptly, what was your thoughts on that? When after that 13-hour relationship was over, because it was no. Okay, I just want to make this stand. I want to stand corrected. Was it 13 hours for the relationship, or was it 17?
It was way longer that show. Shut up.
Have no idea what you're talking about.
That's right.
All right, we gotta go. All right,
You gonna get out
she's
of
gone.
her.
She's gone. Go ahead. Who else you got?
You ain't gonna get Yolanda Raves just popped in.
She's
What's
done.
up, Yolanda? Good morning to you. Shout out to Nicole Harris. Hey, Nicole.
Hold on. Before, Tamiko, what's the shortest? We know Bar is 17 hours.
Here he go.
What was the shortest? Everybody in the chat room, I want you to answer this question as well. Let's have some fun. What was the shortest relationship? We'll start with Barbi Cologne first.
Amir Sealy said girl
Girl
code in effect.
That's right.
Exactly.
A code what? A code what?
Girl code in effect.
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't tell our business.
Oh yeah, she did it great. Nah, she did. Let's clap for LaShawn. Great job.
Yes, she
That's
understood the
great.
assignment.
Yeah, she sure did.
Exactly.
Barbie Cologne. I'll start with you first. And before we shout out the room. What's the, in your recollection? Just trying to remember. What's the shortest relationship you've been in?
The shortest relationship I have ever been in was like maybe 60 days.
60 days.
Yeah.
Tamiko, God bless you. Shout out to Miss Fair. And how? Okay, Tamiko, what is this shit? Everybody in the chat room. Okay, Barbie, you can post that in the room if you don't mind. 60 days was your shortest relationship, right?
Yes.
Tamiko, what was your shortest relationship in your adult life?
Well, Sean, you know I'm a relationship girl.
Right.
So my shortest, I would have to say maybe a year and a half will be my shortest because I'm always in a relationship.
Right.
So year and a half.
Okay. Tamiko, ask me how long was my shortest relationship?
Mr. Harvey,
Yes, sir.
with your 79 relationships,
Right.
which one was your shortest relationship?
I was in a relationship for about 37 minutes.
Oh, no.
Not 37 minutes.
That's Kardashian time. Wait a minute.
Maybe about, and I'll tell you, no, 3 hours. And you know what? Barbie Cologne, it was one of those, I was, before you finish shouting out the room, back in the days, I was in the, I used to, like I told you guys, I was in the Shadow every Friday and Saturday night on 27th Street. The Godfather Solar, he was in there too. We was in the Boom Boom Room. And I would go down there every Friday, Saturday night because I worked right around the corner. And Barbie Cologne, I was in there one night and the music was turned up. I think Tony Humphries was the DJ.
Remember Tony. Oh my
And all these
God.
guys, and I got on the dance floor, Barbie Cologne. That's when I had one of those stupid linen suits on, looking like a freaking idiot.
You used to wear the derby hat too?
Nah, not the hat.
Oh, you
That, I
wear the
was,
hat. Okay.
but I didn't put on the open-toe gator shoes. I didn't look like
Oh, I
that.
remember
had the
those
linen suit on, but I had some nice shoes on. But I was looking like one of those typical freaking guys that went to the Shadow after work.
You had Air Force Ones with your linen suit?
Nah, no. I had some stupid shoes on, thinking I was the.
So he was fly.
The neighbor in
and
there.
all us corny ass neighbors after work going to the Shadow, putting them on chat room. You remember that spot? And Barbie Cologne, I fell in love with something. We got on the dance floor. She was shaking that booty. And you're in a relationship, Barbie Cologne, with the women in the dance floor when you go to the other room and start dancing. And then we went to the bar and I was buying the drinks. We was in a relationship. And I was in love with this woman at the Shadow. Barbie at this time is 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 o'clock.
He was in love
Yeah, I
with
was in love. What they call it? Boo? What they call it? Boo?
Are you booed up?
Oh my
Boo,
God.
love, boo, hugging,
Boo loving.
Boo loving.
was
Boo
boo
loving. I was boo loving, baby.
Oh my God.
He just spent all his money. Did you smash that night?
No, yeah, because we went up to the Bronx. Because that's where I lived, and she lived in the Bronx, and we went over there by Cafe Lou's. We went to the Paradise Motel. If you're from the Bronx, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was on Boston Road in Gun Hill. Short stay joint, 4 hours. Then the phone ring, and then you got to get out the room.
Right.
And then at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, right, the relationship was over. And that was it. And that was my shortest relationship. And then I went back home to my wife. What else?
Oh my God. Sean. No. I was not expecting to end like that. I can't. Would you believe this guy? Oh my God, Sean. I can't. Sean, you bad. You are bad.
Went back home.
I'm like, wait, what? What?
I told you I've been to hell 7 times.
Oh my gosh, Sean. That's horrible.
But,
I thought he was about to.
Yeah, I ain't expecting it to end like that.
went back home.
LaShawn said you doing a walk of shame.
True story. Facts.
Shout out to
Jesus.
Bernadette Wilson. Hey, girl.
Hey, Bernadette.
Roro just popped in the building.
90% of us
What's
men in
that,
that chat
Roro?
room been in that same type of relationship, Barbie Cologne. Trust me, I'm not the only one.
The Sean Hands Jones says, Sean, you weigh sugar, honey, iced tea.
I know that's right.
Put
I
another
agree
one
with
in
you,
this-
LaShawn.
Put another one chat when you went to the Shadow back in the day.
You so
WBLS.
Amir Silly said the good old short stays.
The It was called the I don't know what it was in your hood, Barbie and Tamiko, but in my hood, and it was in the North Bronx. It was the Paradise, and it was packed on Friday and Saturday night. You had to wait.
I don't know nothing about no short
That's
stay.
what
Barbie, you never been in a short stay?
no short stay.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this before.
Right. We stay all day in the day until I feel like getting up late.
Exactly.
Tamiko,
Yes.
look at me real quick. Look at me. Tamiko, wait a minute. You've never
Ever
been in the 4-hour
no
short stay
No.
anywhere in New York City?
no.
Oh, I'm very disappointed.
I'm a lady.
Right, we don't do that kind of stuff.
What?
I'm a lady.
That was the best form of entertainment and sex right there.
Oh, was it?
Oh my God.
Maybe they still
And
got
then
them around.
I don't know.
Let me try
And then-
it one day.
But Barbie, the phone. See if y'all know. Put on the chat room. You guys ever been to short stay? What happens is you get a block. There's a window time. So you can stay all night and all day, but you got to pay for it.
pay every
But
4
the
hours
short
with
stay,
it?
the great thing about the short stay, you could do hours. So you could do from midnight to 4,
Okay.
2 to 3.
Oh.
Put it on one chat. You guys never been to a short stay?
No, we've been to regular hotels.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Continue.
We gonna check in, check out.
Then they had this joint, and when we was really balling, they had this joint called the Courtesy. It was right next. It was in Fort Lee. Soon as you came over the George Washington Bridge. Barbie Cologne. As soon as you came over the George Washington Bridge, it was right there. It was called the Courtesy. Big sign, big neon lights, big giant capital letters. Courtesy Inn. And we went there too. And then the stars niggas like, all right, Shawn Harvey Morning Show.
It's LaShawn.
Hey, LaShawn.
That's friend.
I used to talk about people like you, Shawn, back in the day when y'all, we used to call that the 5411 era.
Yes, 5411.
Y'all, I'm just saying.
Yes.
I didn't understand it. Like so many girls, like the shame was like if you were eating in a restaurant and you saw somebody that night with the same clothes on and they're coming in to eat breakfast. We should be like, oh man, that's that girl, that's that guy. Shawn, you was one of those.
He said,
yeah.
Barbie, don't you find how it's interesting now? She wants to call in and talk about something.
She got something to talk about.
I'm just saying that.
yeah.
I'm talking about something relevant.
Okay,
Right,
so my whole thing is this.
exactly.
So my whole thing is this. LaShawn, Oliver, have you ever been to the White Stone?
I have not.
My person was a lady.
I have not.
The Alps
but
on Boston Road and East Tremont?
I have not.
Why? Have you ever? How have you never been to a
What?
show? Ladies in the chat room, fellas in the chat room.
I've always been in a relationship.
That does. So what? So what? What does that have to do with going to the
Why?
Paradise Motel in the Bronx?
That was not that. You mean the Rat Motel?
Even Amir
Rat
said they
Motel.
came out. Amir said he was at the place called the Q in Brooklyn. Same thing.
Listen.
What do you mean Rat Hotel? It was one of those nights where you got twisted, Tamiko. Everybody
Let me
got
tell you
drunk.
something.
It was like the big, but you know what? You know what, LaShawn? You know what, LaShawn? We glorify the Biggie lyrics when he talk about
That
going
was
to the
just nasty.
hotel and he talking about.
Not me.
Why we gotta be? But we'll sing the Biggie rap. Biggie told a story about it.
But
We know all the words to it. And now
He
one
was
time you
nasty
wouldn't think to
too.
say, you know what, let me go to the Alps. Or let me go to the Paradise. Or wherever you live, you know that short stay 4-hour joint.
Paradise, I've been to was a club in Jersey.
Barbie Cologne, I was such a whore. I went there sometimes in the afternoon on a Tuesday.
Sure Williams said they had car sex but never been to a short stay.
Wait,
Okay, this is what I want you to do, LaShawn.
yours
So,
was a half a short stay. You probably stayed 2 hours.
whatever, LaShawn, whatever.
shots fired.
LaShawn, this is what I want you to do. I want you to drag that husband off that couch.
Oh hell no, we ain't doing that.
And
I'm
I
gonna have to
want
try
you
it
to
one day and
drag
see what it's
that.
all
I want
about.
you to drag that husband off of that big ass couch he sits in, and I want you to surprise him. If there's still those 4-hour joints around, I don't know where they are at this point. I want you to take them to the 4-hour
The
joint.
4-hour joints got so much nasty stuff in it.
Right.
Ew.
I could imagine.
Never
Yo,
mind.
you just smash without laying on the bed. right, we
I
got
don't need to do that. Bye.
God bless.
My best friend.
Princess said that the courtesy inn was big balling on a budget. Mirrors everywhere.
Worked. Yo, let's clap for Princess. Know what
Can
I'm
we say
talking
tacky?
about. Princess. Oh, see, God bless you, Princess. See, anybody else been there other than Princess? I mean, come on. Only Princess and myself?
No, LaShawn Haynes Jones. She been there.
Thank you.
She said
The
was it the Capri?
Capri
The
right there.
Capri just before you go across the White Stone Bridge.
The Capri.
Wow.
Go ahead, bro. What's
Shout
wrong
out
with you? So
to-
only LaShawn
No,
Haynes
there's a few other
Jones
people.
and me
Amir
and Princess?
mentioned something.
Yeah. Only 4 of us? Go ahead, Barbie. It's unbelievable. What's
people
wrong with you
mentioned
people?
something.
What's wrong with you people?
He's shout out to the Godfather Solar Tracy Ray. I'm sure he been to a couple of them.
Tracy,
Hey,
come on. Don't let me
Tracy.
down, bro. Tracy
Right.
Ray, come on.
Yvonne Douglas Bodie is in the building. Hey, Yvonne. Good
Yvonne,
morning
you ever been to the Paradise?
Sean Williams said he been.
Sean, you living life.
Let's clap.
Hey, go ahead. He living his best life.
Living life.
Net Serrano is in the building. Here go your tea.
Hey, Lynette.
Good
Lynette, have you
morning.
ever been to the Paradise?
Don't ask Lynette that question. What's wrong with you?
LaShawn said you probably need a sperm glow light for all the sperm that wasn't cleaned up. I know, girl. I just can't
Yuck.
see myself. I don't know.
Whatever. We had worse drink. We had COVID.
I'd rather just do it in my car if I'm gonna do. Like, come on, babe, push that seat back.
And Barbie, what you do, like, and even before they had a glass partition, sort of like if you was in a bodega, and the guy you could give fake information if you wanted.
You could be anybody you,
You could
want
be
to be.
anybody you want.
So they asked for ID back then, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was
Pay
was
cash.
very liberal.
Cash you carry.
And if you felt like you needed to stay another 2 hours, whatever, you would jump out the vagina, go back downstairs.
Oh my God.
Bobby, I am not making this up. You jump out the vagina, or if you balling like that, you get the chick to go downstairs. You put another Princess, am I making this up, bro? You put another 40.
Another couple
Whenever you need
hours
another
on
2 or 3 more hours, you go downstairs before the phone ring and you get the guy the money. And then you can stay longer. Princess, talk to me. Continue.
LaShawn Hey Joe said she got caught in the car by the police.
She got caught in the what?
In the car by the
Sean.
police.
LaShawn, call in.
No, I ain't never been caught in the car. Shout out to the Hawk. What's up, Hawk? Good morning to you.
Man, what's wrong?
Kwani Kwan. Oh, Kwani Kwan, you been to the short stay? She said yes, a short stay. The TV
Oh
TV
my
remote
God.
had an alarm on it.
Kwani, who are you,
Not
friend?
the remote.
Who are you?
The remote had an alarm on it, girl. What short stay was that?
Kwani is in the house. She's cooling out without a doubt.
It's Kwani Kwan.
Kwani is built different than both of you in here.
It's all right. It's all right. That's the title
Kwani
she
know
can
what
have.
it is. Kwani got twisted. Whoever she was with, it was like, yo, let's go to the paradise. And Kwani was with it.
She can have that one.
Kwani was with it.
Go ahead, girl.
I applaud you, young lady. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Barbie Cologne, Miss Miko.
Hey, this is Shawn Haynes Jones.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Hey,
clap. I'm
Shawn.
gonna. Nope.
Hey, Sean.
Hold on. I'm giving you a standing ovation. Nope.
She said, I got a story to tell.
Continue on.
Oh, well, I was out in Far Rockaway.
Oh, my God.
Far Rockaway, and you know those lifeguard chairs
On the beach?
on the beach? Yeah.
Mhm.
Night. It was a romantic night. All the stars were gleaming. We had our wine, a little snack.
Ooh.
We got down because I was getting a little bit too drunk, so I had to get down before I wouldn't be able to go down the little ladder. So we went back to the car, and then start all over again. And next thing I know, as we see this gleaming light,
That's
and the car, we heard whoop, whoop, whoop.
No.
Yes. So what my husband did, yes, it was my husband. What my husband did was pull his back up all over the back, all over his back on the window so they wouldn't see in. But they were just messing with us because they just backed off and went away. They just wanted to mess up our groove.
That's it.
So we was out of there right after that.
I want to once again applaud you. You're built different. You're not built like these two over here. Total waste of time over here. You're built
No,
different.
you did not, Sean.
God bless you.
The only place I haven't done it on was a plane.
Oh, so you're not part of the Mile High Club yet?
Not yet.
You are Barbie? You said
No,
yeah.
no, I was asking her.
She said yeah. Did you hear
Barbie's
that,
never been
Shawn?
to a short stay hotel.
I'm not. I was just asking her. That's
Well,
on my bucket list, though.
Well,
you know?
that ain't gonna happen. If you can't go to the paradise, how that's
Yeah,
gonna happen?
like, you know.
Yo, they ain't got nothing to do with a damn short stay motel. Sure.
LaShawn Haynes Jones, you and
Yes.
you are my hero, along with Princess Cox, No Pause, and all the others. Thank you so much for calling in and sharing.
Embarrassing myself, right?
Okay, we gotta go now. In the chat room, I see here real quick because I'm never in the chat room. Daryl Lyons says on Route 1 and 9.
Yeah.
Daryl going in.
Now,
They have a couple.
Now Route 1 and 9, they had a whole couple of
They
them.
got a whole row of them.
Yeah, and I've been in a few of those too.
You're nasty.
So what I'm saying, Barbie, you from Jersey, you need to represent your state. Who else in chat room?
Shout out to Sean Williams, Sean. Christy Lynn is here. Florangel Angel is in the building. Zeem Heights is here. Hey Zeem, good morning.
DJ
Zim.
Ted Dixon is here. What's up, Ted?
My brother-in-law. Hey, Ted.
Ted. Where's Mike at? Where's Mike?
Mike is asleep. I
Ted.
left him. He's in bed.
Ted, you ever been to the short stay? The 4-hour joint? Put a number one chat room. And I want you to advocate for your brother. He's asleep. Put a number one chat room if he's ever been to the short stay hotel.
You bet not.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, bet not. That might be like best friend did. I don't know. Yup. No. Yes. Keep it short and
Kwani
sweet.
said the Loop in Jersey.
See, she know him all. Let's clap for Kwani.
The Bentley.
No, don't name him. You
I
never
know
been in
some
there.
of them.
No. You ain't getting that.
No,
You
I'm
haven't
just
been in
saying.
the trenches. Let me tell you something.
Right, I haven't. He said I have.
Ted said he had.
Yo, let's clap for Ted. These are my real guys in there.
Steve said I missed them joy.
See? Come on, Zine. You know what I'm talking about.
Y'all horrible.
With the 4-hour joint.
Shout out to comedian Fig. Good morning, comedian Fig.
Room was dirty as hell. The princess was right. Mirrors all over the place, especially at the Courtesy Inn in Fort Lee. They had little mirrors too over at the joint on. They had one right around the corner on Baychester Avenue and on Gun Hill. I can't remember the name of that one, because if the Alps was done and the Paradise was done, we would go over to that joint over there on I'm such a whore. Who else?
Yeah. Harry G is in the building.
Harry, love you to death. See you this weekend, pimpin'.
Ted said he was a DJ, so you already know. You're nasty.
Who said that? Who?
Ted.
Yeah.
He said I was a DJ, so you already know.
I would like, listen, Tamiko, when that husband of yours wake up, I want you to tell him to wipe that big smile off his face. And I want you to tell him to take you to one of these 4-stay hotels.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
You got it. I want you to.
No, it's bed bugs. It's dirty.
Tamika, you don't have to smell. You just
I'm
smash
good.
standing up.
I'm
Smash
good.
standing up.
Smash
Listen. Smash standing up.
I'm cool on a short stay.
But Tamika, I want you to experience this. Barbie, when you find some slong in the near future, I hope that's in your privacy. I want you to go to the short stay. You have to experience this once in your life. Anybody else? We good?
Yeah, that's all names.
Okay. Shout out, sponsored by 108 Soul of New York, and all you guys over there. Mel Star at tonight, at this afternoon, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. The one and only Mel Star. Download the 108 Soul app, Soul of New York. Also, the news, we're about to do the news right now, sponsored by Comedy World Network. So we appreciate you guys. So let's go right into the news real quick. Let's clap. Tamika, what you got? Barbie? Barbie, I need you to step up.
Sean, just because I haven't been to the short stay.
Barbie, you're not nasty enough.
You don't know what I am.
You're not even eligible to be on the SEAL team.
I don't want to be a SEAL team.
Everybody that SEAL team is some of us
team.
nasty members. Princess
I'm like,
Cox,
what's the
myself.
SEAL team?
You don't want to know.
that
You don't
is.
want to
They
know. Real
nasty.
hollers, Princess Cox,
And they
myself.
smash anything.
We smash anything.
Anything.
And what we do is we take when we get one of our victims, Tamiko.
Not a victim.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's what they
we
call.
drag Princess out of that chair of his, and then we put our victim in that chair. We
Oh my God.
we start with urination first.
Oh.
I don't want to be in that team.
Okay, what you got
I'm
news?
good. So Kanye West guy. Yep, Yeezy's IG account was suspended after violating policy. So he's suspended for 24 hours. Kanye West is put on timeout on Instagram after going after Pete and Kim's and Pete's writing partner in a racist attack against Trevor Noah. The spokesperson for Meta tells us that Kanye's recent post violated Instagram's policies on hate speech, harassment, and bullying. As a result, we're told his account has been suspended for 24 hours, where he won't be able to post, comment, send DMs, among other things. The spokesperson tells us they'll take additional steps if further violations happen. If you look at Kanye's page, at least one post has been deleted already. He clearly repeatedly hurls racial slurs at Trevor Noah. As you know, Kanye has been lashing out at more than just Trevor Noah on social media. He's also posted and deleted a bunch of dirty laundry about his estranged wife, Kim Kardashian, and her new boyfriend, Pete Davidson, plus comedian D.L. Hughley. What y'all think about that?
No,
he's a mess.
He is a whole fool, but I did see the exchange between him and DL. DL came for him. Kanye, you not on DL level, so just chill, my boy. Calm down, because the DL ate his butt up in his tweets. It was hilarious.
That's the story?
Yeah, that is the story. Yay.
Well,
he's unraveling.
Yo,
He is. He needs help.
Unraveling. He really needs help.
First of all, more importantly, thank you, LaShawn Haynes Jones, who was called the Motor Inn on
oh my God, we saw these hotels.
If they're on the highway on 95 over there on Gun Hill.
Y'all
The
Motor Inn Lodge.
And Tina Grant says she worked that one. so you know Tina got blazed.
She got stories for days.
Tina, I know you got stuff with Slong while you was working there. Kanye West, you're very disappointing right now, and you're worth $1.8 billion. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Barbi Cologne, Miss Miko. Hello? Okay. Hello?
Oh, hey, good morning. How you doing? This is Blaine.
Oh, Blaine.
Good morning. Hey, B.
Hold on, Blaine. All right. Kanye West, $1.8 billion, acting like a fool because that's what men do at times. He's upset Pete Davidson, comedian, is slunging down his baby mother ex-wife. And that's the real issue here. Because he's so narcissistic, he can't handle it. And Instagram, he did the right thing. You should suspend him for 6 months. A lot of accounts should be suspended off of social media. You are bullying. You made a video making jokes of your ex-girlfriend, boyfriend getting murdered. What is wrong with you, Kanye?
Too far, yeah.
Yo, Kanye, because your narcissism is a grade A4. You don't even know. You don't have any reality of nothing that's going on. Suspend this account. You're making yourself look ridiculous. We gave you a pass on the Donald Trump thing back in the day.
Right.
Which the optics of that was unbelievable. Because we love you, but you talk about Jesus walk and look how you acting right now. It's a total contradiction to what you believe in and what you say. You're unraveling, right? Great word, but it's deeper than that. You baby fathers out there really believe that your baby mothers are property. When they are just attractive and they could go out and date who they want.
Facts.
Because when you go out and date a young lady, there's no turbulence in your way.
Right.
But the moment you see your baby mother smiling and little Timmy happy with the new dad or stepdad, whatever you want to call, now you bent out of shape. And men, you need to take heed to what's going on here. If you're a baby father and you're harassing your baby mother because she has a new life, knock it off. $1.1 billion or a guy that make $100,000, it's still the same behavior. And fellas, I'm going to tell you this, if you're in a relationship and the baby father tripping out like this is what you do. Every time they start tripping out, like I said yesterday, you do your new lady, that baby mother, real dirty sexually.
She be back.
Just do it dirty. As soon as baby father comes, what you doing over there? Just do it dirty. And if you big enough and bold enough like that, get a video and send it to him. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Barbi Cologne and Miss Miko. Who's this on the phone? Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
What's going on?
All right. What's your name again, brother?
Blaine.
All right, let's clap for him.
Hey, Blaine.
What's up, Miko? How you doing?
Good.
Blaine, where you from, bro? Where you from, brother?
From Brooklyn originally, but I live in Long Island. I just want to compliment you guys on a good job, man. You guys really doing a good job. The energy and the vibration is really good coming from you guys, man. Keep it up.
Thank you. We
Well,
appreciate
God
that.
bless you, man. We really appreciate the kind words, and really. What?
Ask him about Colombia. I need details.
I'm gonna ask him. I just. She wants me
Mike
to ask
ain't
right.
saying nothing.
All right, I'm gonna ask him. I'm going to. First of all, he's from Brooklyn. He's from New York. And for the people from out of the country, you can hear all that New York swag in him.
Yeah.
You hear that? There you go. Hear that? Yeah.
Cocky.
New York folks can only identify that swag. Folks that hear us talk from out the country, you think we have a different accent. No. We are the originators of the swag. If it wasn't for New York, none of you guys would have swag. But it started in the Bronx and trickled down to Brooklyn and went back to Harlem.
Don't know about that, but okay.
Jesus Christ was born in the X. Now, Blaine, I thank you for calling, my friend. Now, welcome to the show, and I appreciate you. And Miko, thank you for introducing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for introducing Blaine to this show. I appreciate you for that, Miss Miko. Now, Blaine, I gave you instructions last week when you and all the other fellas went on a, as Tamika would say, a boys' trip. I put a pause on that.
We didn't execute. We didn't execute on your instructions. We apologize for that. But when we came home, we made it right. That's what was important. You know what I'm saying?
Blaine, that's what I didn't want you to do, my friend. Blaine. First of all, Blaine, thank you for your honesty. God bless. That's what I didn't want you to do. I wanted you to video chat your beloved wife. You didn't have to do anything, but you just do something. Blaine, my question to you is this. Why are you laughing, Tamiko?
Because I want to know what the hell happened in Colombia.
Did Mike call you for the videotape?
He did not.
Oh, my God.
He did not.
Oh, boy. And see, that's another problem. It's opened up to a lot of speculation. Now, why, Blaine, and all of us would like to know, why didn't you follow your podcast uncle's advice by...
Yeah, we should have, man. We should have. I think it was just a faux pas. We slipped. It slipped. You know what I'm saying? Next time, we got you. Next time, we got
Ain't
you.
gonna be no more boys trip. That was it.
But why
That
is
was
not...
it, Miko?
That was
Damn.
it.
Why you
got a
didn't hear?
runoff.
You didn't hear from Mike?
I heard from him 3 times.
And how many days?
4.
So one of those days you just didn't hear from him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He was calling you every day. I don't know about that.
Yo.
Shawn, I don't know about that. He was calling her every day.
He called
was walking
when
the
he
street
landed.
and we were talking.
Then Saturday it was dead silence. Sunday was like 10 minutes. Monday it was, oh, how was your weekend? And then he came on Tuesday.
Are you telling the truth,
I
Tamiko?
swear to God, I'm telling the truth.
Because I'm with the
Because
men.
Every time I call him, he on the beach, they going to a club, they doing this, they doing that. Because you know I was FaceTiming so I can see what's going on in the background.
Right.
But yeah.
No,
he
but-
wasn't calling me like that.
Well, Tamiko, I'm you know me, I'm a proponent for men with the men. I'm rocking with Blaine right now. He just said that Mike called you every day.
He did not.
He just said, Blaine, didn't you just say?
Sean, let me say this.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. We were out on Sunday night, okay? Sunday night, like 11:30. Mike gets a call. It's Miko. The cable. What happened with the cable? So he leaves us to go and fix the cable problem. And he was like 2 hours with the cable. He finally comes back. So what happened, Mike? So Miko, something happened to the cable. She couldn't figure it out. She was talking to the man the whole time. I don't know what she talking about, man. We had a good time. We had a good time. We stayed in contact with our women all the time.
Hold on. And you're a grown-ass man, and now bro, hold on. First of all, before I say something, I'm going to give you a round of applause, my friend. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're a grown-ass man.
Yes, sir.
Now, Tamiko, why are you interrupting?
Oh, my God.
I don't give a damn about your status with your relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, domestic partner, or wife. Why the hell are you interrupting your husband at 11 o'clock at night with a cable problem when the cable guy's there and he leaves the fellas, Tamiko, for 2 hours to fix the problem knowing that it's turned up time at 11:30 at night?
Because I wanted to watch 90 Day Fiance, and it was messed up. So I need to know what's wrong with the cable.
That's
I don't
right.
care if you're on vacation.
Okay, we don't care.
Answer the phone and help me.
Right.
And he did.
He sure did.
And the faster we solve the problem,
so
we can
then-
get back to what you're doing.
So hold on. So he... A Shawn Harvey Morning Show. You still there, Blaine?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, okay, okay.
Say it again.
So, Tamiko, you said that you didn't hear from him for one day. He only called a few times.
He called 3 times.
And
in 4
now
days.
the truth comes out.
3 times in 4 days.
And you call him at 11 o'clock at night with a cable problem that you could fix.
I couldn't fix it. That's why I called him. And I went to see what was going on.
Okay, so that's why you called.
Call, Steve. That was a pointed call.
That was
That was a
call.
What kind of call was that?
Pointed
call. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
That was a great call.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That cable was just fine. She was watching her shows. She probably unplugged the cable box. You know?
I didn't do that, Blade. I did not go plug the cable box. I did not.
Mike, the cable's not working. What's going on back there? They don't need to FaceTime for no cable problem.
Yes, yeah, he gotta see what he doing.
You FaceTimed him.
What he doing?
You FaceTimed him at 11:30 at night while they're on the turn up.
I did.
For a cable problem that he could have just talked to you through the phone, work with you.
Did. Then after he fixed it, I was like, "So what you doing?" And I just kept him on the phone.
Now hold on, Blaine. I'm gonna ask Barbi right now. We're gonna get a woman perspective on it. I'm with Blaine and I'm with Mike, but I'm with the men anyway. But at the same time, my opinion is that this young lady was dead wrong. Now I'm gonna go to a woman. Was Samiko dead wrong for calling Barbi at prime? First of all, her motives are wrong. But was she wrong? She was wrong for calling at prime time, 11:30 at night, when they with the fellas, wherever they are, to fix a problem with the cable, to interrupt his vacation.
She wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. I gave it to her. She wasn't wrong.
Was not
There's
wrong.
nothing wrong with it. And he took care of it like a G.
As
you know
he
what I'm saying?
should have.
But again,
if the cable was messed up and she could not figure it out herself, that's what you're supposed to do. Call your boo.
Barbi, what planet are we on?
Earth.
Okay, so we on planet Earth. Do you think that's why Tamiko really called?
I don't know why she really called.
You know why she called. You know why she called.
Because the cable was out. Then that's why she called, okay? And it don't matter. She could have called because I got a hangnail. Oh, and he better answer that damn phone.
Answer that phone.
And help her find some clippers to clip her damn hangnail, okay?
And when Blaine,
I got you, boo.
Blaine, when Mike came back 2.5 hours later,
party was over. Enough of the two. Club letting out. Oh, well.
He was like, I missed it. Oh, I'll see you in the morning. See you in the morning, baby. Have a good sleep.
Have a safe flight back.
Have a good sleep.
Blaine, what was that? What was that conversation like? He's coming back 2 hours.
He said, Miko. I said, what happened? He said, Miko had a cable problem. I go, mm-hmm. And we just kept doing, kept chilling. He was like, okay, that was it. But I give him, I got respect his game. He took care of his responsibility. You know what I mean? Listen, a man's position is to protect and provide. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And in every way that we do that, be it in the simple form of that, or being a provider as far as financially, whatever the case is, he handled his business. So I was proud of him. That was a good deal. There's nothing wrong with that.
Now, thank you.
That's right, cousin. That's right.
Yeah, let's clap. Yeah, let's clap for
cousin.
Now, Blaine, did Mike wake up in the next morning and said that Tamiko called him at 4 o'clock in the morning?
He did not.
No. That was no. He didn't.
Sure, you was an instigator for real.
Blaine, was Tamiko in one of the closets?
If I could fit in that luggage, I would have.
I don't know. She could have taken the flight the next day out there. You know what I'm saying? They hide it. I don't know.
All right, well, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling. Thanks for supporting the show, brother.
Bye, cousin.
Yeah, no problem.
See you later.
Keep doing a good job, y'all.
Appreciate you.
Thank
you.
Right, what else? Yeah, anything? Because we got to get out of here. What else you got? Anything else?
Okay, real quick.
And Barb, you have something?
It's not. No, I gotta go.
Okay.
Real
go
quick.
ahead.
Jesse Smollett gets out of jail when he appeals his case. At 6:25 p.m. last night, Jesse walked out of the jail in Chicago. He was flanked by a bunch of security guards and was whisked away into a waiting SUV and drove into the night. It was a media circus outside Cook County Jail with dozens of reporters and cameras waiting for Jesse to be released, and he walked by without saying anything. Jesse's legal team argued that it's very unconstitutional, the sentence that he had gotten, so they got him out on appeal. So he can fight his case as a free man. Well, not as a free man, but
Well, thank you. We're going to get out of it. Shout out 1A Soul, New York. Thank you. Comedy World Network. Thank you. Jesse Smollett is living in his glory.
He sure is.
He has all the attention, Barbi Cologne. Mm-hmm. This is what he wanted. Mm-hmm. He got it.
You're right,
He
Shawn.
got it. He got it because narcissists, they take any attention, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent.
You're right. Yeah.
So there you go. You're out of jail, you idiot. You go on his Instagram page. I'm not mad at him with this. He posts like nothing gonna happen. There's not one apology. There's nothing coming from you. And you got your flying monkeys, which is your family, which means they co-sign your behavior. They're pathetic too. We should never see you on any kind of screen except for social media. And we need to put you on that ban too on social media for about a year. You lose your mind. We want you, Jussie Smollett, to go away, to never to return. You and your narcissistic gay lover
What the gay
can
guy
go
gotta do
out
with-
there.
Why you pulling him into this?
You and your
Shawn?
narcissistic gay lover can go in gay world and just be by yourselves and leave us alone.
Everybody deserves a second chance, Shawn.
Because yeah, you're right. But this wasn't a chance. You don't deserve a second chance.
Oh, that's
You
harsh.
perpetrated a fraud. Barbi Cologne. There are gay folks that get beaten up and killed because of their sexuality.
I know.
Every day in this country.
Right, and that's not right either.
And you portrayed yourself as being attacked as a gay person and put a noose on your neck. So now you're disrespecting every black folk in America that had a noose on his neck back in the days that got killed for fun. And then you wasted the time of the Chicago police resources
And the
for
courts.
other time. You think the world is your center stage. You're going to get gangbanged by society, my friend. We're going to gangbang you and you're not coming back. You go on and stay in Chicago and get on out of here. Scat.
Scram.
Yeah, scram.
Scram.
We don't like you. We don't want you. You're done. So you know what? You're out of jail, okay, until your appeal because it's unconstitutional by the law. We get it. Maybe you might not spend a day in jail, but we don't want you around. Your character is horrible, my friend, and I'm not judging you. You're right, Barbi. Second chance. But why should he? He didn't apologize. All the evidence points that what you did was a crime. You know, sometimes people, they're remorseful for their crimes and they commit murders, and we see it on TV, and they look at the family and they apologize for what they did.
Apologize.
They apologize.
Pay the city
And-
back for whatever they lost, the money and the
right.
rest, you know, and then just fade to the back for a couple years.
And
let it die down, because you know America, the world forgets quick about stuff.
True.
Because new things happen so quickly, you know, things get turned around so rapidly. We gonna forget in a couple months. Well, not forget, you know, but we gonna kind of put it to the back burner. But you know, he'll come back, you know, new and improved prayerfully.
Okay, that's the last word. Let's look at that last camera, guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. We are out of here.
Bye,
Put a number
guys.
1 in the chat room if you enjoyed the show. Put a number 2 if you didn't. Let's go. We appreciate y'all. Great show. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you enjoyed the show. Put a number 2 in the chat room if you didn't.
Big shout to my son, Big Homie Hill. I see you.